Happy Sunday, Big Orange Nation. This is Frank Rock. This is the House of Orange Sports Channel coming at you. Pretty interesting topic today. Come across it yesterday. Just really didn't. I was about to record it last night, and it just did not happen. But definitely wanted to record this morning. Saw a video or an article a minute ago. Actually, VolQuest.com, Matt Ray was on this as well, posted it. But saw yesterday on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it nowadays, that a former VFL, or not a former, a VFL, a former Vol, a Vol legend, future Hall of Famer, Jason Witten, high school coach in Texas, his son Cooper Witten, one of the top prospects for 2027, tweeted out yesterday that he has in fact received an offer from Tennessee. And is this just your token VFL offer? Something? No, he's according to On3, 26 in the nation for 2027, and according to 24/7, he's ranked number 25 in the nation. Now, what positions he play? It right now, depending on which site you see, he's anywhere from 6'1", 205 to 6'2", 210. That's the difference of it. But it is said that he will be a linebacker. He plays some safety, some linebacker, some special teams as of now. So he was a freshman last year. According to the article on VolQuest.com, Cooper Witten was an All-American in Texas last year. Their team won the state championship. You know, how does this offer move the needle for Cooper Witten and the Witten family? Well, according to what he said on it, the family's fired up on it. He says he did confirm indeed the whole family's Tennessee fans. They're fired up. But he said, his dad said they had a good talk on it, and that, his dad is fired up, excited, but he said that Jason Witten's not pressuring him to go to Tennessee. He's going to let him make his own decision. But Cooper Witten did confirm they've grown up Tennessee fans, said he spoke to Josh Heupel. Josh Heupel was fired up, said he'd been wanting to offer. He'd been trying to talk to coaches and stuff, or not trying. He'd been reaching out to them. He got the offer yesterday. His quote was he was super excited. This was with Heupel. He was super excited, had great energy about it. Said, I'm super excited, super pumped. All my family are huge Tennessee fans, so of course they're super pumped. It was just a huge blessing to receive us, knowing how much the program has done for my dad and my family. And he talked about in the article, too, how Heupel said he just really liked the effort he gave, whether it's special teams, playing linebacker, or safety. Now, for 27, as right now, according to On3, the industry rankings for On3, they do have Cooper Witten as the number one ranked linebacker in the country. To me, Tennessee, you still want to add those linebackers in the fold. With Cooper Witten going into his sophomore year right now, how much room does he still have to grow? If he's 6'1", 6'2", right now, how much room does he have to grow, and how much will he grow by the time that he gets to college? Will he grow more? Could he grow into a lineman down the line? As of right now, he's projected as a linebacker. So, hopefully Tennessee with William Inge, with Josh Heupel, with this team, hopefully you can make this. This is the type of prospects you need to continue to grow your program right here. Not just because he's a legacy, but also because he's a heck of a football player. Tennessee is setting up, in my opinion, for 2026. You already have Faison Brandon, number one ranked player in the nation, according to 24/7 Sports. One of the publications moved him up a lot last week. I can't remember which one it was. I think it was Rivals that I saw. Rivals moved him up like top 10. On3 has him around top 10 as well. You have Carson Sneed in the fold. Now you start working towards 2027 as well. You've got Cooper Witten, who's out there. Where do they also go? What's it going to look like in Tennessee for that cycle? What's it going to look like in North Carolina? I think Tennessee's trying to make right now a real inroad in North Carolina, and they're doing a pretty good job of it. With David Sanders Jr. in the fold this year, there's more talent at Providence Day. Can Tennessee kind of put a foothold into Providence Day? Sanders is going to be recruiting his teammates coming up. Just looking at 2027 for the state of Tennessee on 24/7, they only have Omari Sanders out of Nashville rated as a 4-star. So I'm not looking at the overall rankings, just who they have ranked as of this point in time. So not sure what kind of in-state year it is, but Tennessee, I mean, even in Tennessee's day where they were really, you're one of your top programs in the country consistently, late 90s, 2000s. I mean, their whole classes were never based out of Tennessee. They got guys out of Tennessee, but it wasn't like half the class came from Tennessee. It's not like Georgia, Florida, your Texas, California teams where you can build a strong base where most of your class comes from in-state. There's just not that type. There's talent in Tennessee. It's better than it has been. Definitely better than it was back then, but I still just don't think it's feasible that the majority of Tennessee's class is going to come from Tennessee. More than it used to, definitely. But Tennessee, the fact that they're starting to put a footprint into North Carolina, if you can get down in here to get Cooper Witten, that's a big one to me. Like anything else, he said something toward the end that really kind of stood out to me. And he said it's early in the process, or the article, Matt Ray said it's early in the process. Cooper Witten's closing in on double-digit offers from Power 4 schools, Power 5 schools. But at the end, Cooper Witten said, a school that will value me and tell me the truth. One that will be intentional with our conversations. And we'll take it slow and see which schools I like the best or feel like want me the most, and keep taking visits to see what schools I like and see game day atmospheres to see what schools pull me in more and more. So, I mean, the bottom line, form the relationships, build on those relationships, be transparent, be honest, be truthful along the line. That's what you have to do. If you get in lying about it and stuff like that, that's where you get in trouble. That's where you get in trouble with anything. So, I mean, early reading the comments, knowing that the family, they are huge Vol fans. I think you got to like Tennessee's chances in this one, but you also hope that they do their due diligence and they end up on Tennessee. I think any prospect, regardless of your legacy to their what, should do their due diligence. I mean, you can assume Tennessee is it. Maybe that's what's in your heart, but especially when you're a prospect of Cooper Witten's status, who can blame them for taking the visits to test everything out, to compare it, to see who is genuine, who's not. There's going to be coaching staffs out there that are genuine. I feel this staff with Tennessee, they're a genuine staff. I think that's why they've done so well this cycle. They've identified guys who gel with them. Seems like an honest, hardworking, transparent staff to me. They're not going to tell prospects something just to get them on campus. I really feel with this staff, they're going to tell them what they want or not what they want, what they need to hear and what they should hear. Not just, hey, you're going to come in and start from day one. I just don't feel that any of the coaches on this campus are like that. Now portal might be a different animal, but as far as high school, I just really don't feel that is the case. But we had a big turnout on that video yesterday. I just thought it was an interesting topic about game day and not picking Tennessee to make the playoff. And we're on the road 1,900. On the road, like 36 away from 1,900. I was 3 away from 1,800 yesterday. Now, right before I pulled this up, 1,864. Thank you so much to all of you who checked out the content, who subscribed. If you've shared it out, it's greatly appreciated. If you support this channel, it's greatly appreciated. I'm just a guy. I enjoy doing this. It's a hobby. It's for fun. And, sharing out UT content, everything sports channel. That's what I'm here to do. Right now it's football season, so I'm going to do football content that I feel is interesting. When basketball rolls around, baseball and so forth, it's going to be rolling all year round. This channel's not about, it's my channel, but it's not about me, if you know what I mean. It's Tennessee sports. Let's talk Tennessee sports. That's what we're here for. We're in the greatest era of Tennessee athletics in my lifetime. And I can only speak for me. I can speak for the people close to my age. With all these programs, what they're doing, football, basketball, baseball, we'll see, Lady Vols softball. Is Lady Vols basketball about to take back off as well? I feel like it is. But to me, this is the greatest era of Tennessee athletics going. Do they sustain it? It's a great time to be a fan. It's a great time to talk Tennessee athletics. It's a lot of fun right now. Tomorrow night, Monday night, 7:30. Kerry Williams, myself. He's been with me the last couple of weeks on here. He'll be on here with me tomorrow night. We'll talk. Pretty sure the depth chart does release tomorrow. We'll compare ours with what releases tomorrow. We'll talk the Tony Vitello extension. We'll talk the game day predictions as well. A lot to talk about with it game week tomorrow night, and we'll work forward going on. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful Sunday. I hope you get out, enjoy that today, because it's the weather's nice. We're getting a little bit of a heat wave this week, but hopefully, these falls are almost done, and we're working our way towards fall. But my name's Frank Rock. This is the House of Orange Sports Channel. Everything Vols Sports Channel. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. The biggest thing you can do, honestly, on here is just share the content out. For me, that's really the biggest thing. Share it out, get it out there to people that's maybe not found the channel, and just know that, hey, there's a lot of content coming, lots of content coming, just with where Tennessee is and them being an everything school right now. And if you haven't subbed already, make sure you hit that subscription button for notifications when we're going live. Go live tomorrow night again. The live football stuff, post game, I don't think it's going to be my thing. Basketball, baseball for sure will. And then, we'll just see where things move going forward. Really happy with where things are at. But it's not possible without you, the people that listen to this channel, the people that support this channel. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day. I will see you tomorrow night. And go Vols.